everybody. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Kasama natin on a very nice, napakainit for Saturday afternoon. Ako po si Riza Diaz and welcome to the
Chasedown.
Joining us, of course, are our chasers. We have Waylon Galvez. How are you, Waylon? Ay, ano ba? Ano, masyadong honest.
Napakainit na hapon ngayong Sabado, pero namin ngayong araw, syempre mainit. Nagbabalong balita sa labanan ng sports. Kaya, kung namin dyan mga pieces kasi maalamin.
Ano yun?
That's true. Talagang mainit. Kasing init ng weather ang ating mga sports stories. Katulad na lang ng mainit na dating ni Zaldi Perez, looking nice in red. How are you, Zaldi?
Well, of course, ito, okay, pulang-pula. Pero syempre, good afternoon, Miss Risa. And doon sa ating mga ka-chasers, kay Jerry, kay Abang, kay Waylon, at syempre pa, antabayanan po ninyo ang The Chasedown. Itong edisyon po na ito magandang klase at magkakasama-sama po tayo sa loob ng 2 oras hanggang alas 4 po tayo ng hapon.
Aba Cordero is also looking so cool. Parang malakas ang AC dyan sa'yo, Aba.
Nakapatay ang aircon. Ayos lang. Good afternoon sa inyo lahat. Good evening sa manunod naman. Pero sandali, unahan ko na. Meron akong papatiin. Birthday.
Agad-agad. Sige,
Happy birthday to the real MVP, Manny Pacquaio, boss. The birthday is Tuesday, July 14.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, boss. Happy birthday. Jerry Ramos is also joining us. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Riza. Hi, mga ka-chasers. Kahapon, lumabas ako ng bahay ng sandali. May nakita akong signage. Nakalagay, no entry, entrance only. Hindi ko maintindihan, hindi ko rin maintindihan Anyway, sa lahat ng mga ka-chasers, welcome kayong sumama at mag-enter dito sa aming show in the next 2 hours dahil pag-uusapan natin mga maiinit na balita sa mundo ng palakasan.
That's true. So again, sa mga nakatutok sa atin via PBA Rush and also on Facebook, thank you so much for choosing to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. Napakarami naming kwento. So again, welcome to the Chasedown. Guys, it's such good news kasi unti-unti nang bumabalik yung mga paborito nating sporting events, not on its full strength, pero at least nakakakita tayo ng mga improvements, di ba?
Yes, correct. Marami nang nagbubukas na event sa lahat ng sports. So, pag-usapan natin yan. Umpisa mo na. Ating Zaldi. Ano ba rin?
Headlines natin, si Eumir Marcial. Siyempre, pumirma sa Manny Pacquaio Promotion. Finally, ang tagal natin inaabangan yan. Pero ngayon, pumirma na siya.
Yan. Pero bago yon, meron pa tayong isang headline, isang malaking balita na lumabas, of course, this week. It was all over social media and there's a lot of stories behind it na pag-uusapan din natin. Blackwater Elite owner, Mr. Giselle Ducy, announced that he is selling their franchise for 150 million pesos.
Laki yan.
And then of course, as Zaldi mentioned, Eumir Marcial now signed with the Manny Pacquaio Promotions.
Ito, Riza, isa pang malaki. Payroll scam sa PSC. Umabot ng mahigit na tumataginting 14 milyong piso.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Meron kaya makukulong? Meron kaya makukulong dyan?
Ano yan? Kung mapapatunayan, meron. Ito naman, meron din akong kasama sa headline, ang writer's block natin. Lahat naman tayo meron. Pero pangungunahan niya ng Writer's Block tungkol sa PBA kung paano nila pasasayahin yung liga if and when magtuloy na ang laro na walang fans. Pinaplano yan.
Mahirap yatang gawin yan, Pak. No? Mahirap gawin.
May
Pero
mga
tingnan
paraan
natin
tayo.
kung magagawa. Oo, kung
That's
ano ang gagawing magic. Yan, kung anong gagawing magic ng PBA dyan.
That's true. And of course, later on during the show, other than those headlines na pag-uusapan natin, we are hoping to be able to talk to one of them PBA coaches para makamusta natin ang kanilang kupunan. We'll also be airing an interview that we had very, very recently, very fresh, with Commissioner Willie Marcial on the many PBA issues. At syempre, marami pa tayong pagkukwentuhan kasi nga ang daming nagaganap in the world of sports as we, of course, progress kahit pa tayo'y naka-quarantine. You know, it's really nice, 'di ba? Kasi nga nakakakita na tayo ng improvement. So why not we actually ask how they're doing so far now that pabalik na ang mga ensayo at least ng PBA. Let's welcome on the show Rain or Shine Last the Painters head coach, isa sa mga pinaka-poging coaches sa Pilipinas. Coach Caloy Garcia is joining us. Hi, Coach Caloy.
Oy, Risa, nag-artista nung araw yan.
Ayan.
Oo. Oy, Risa,
Haba ng buhok nyo.
mabanggit ko lang sa'yo, artistahin yan. Nag-artista nung araw yan.
Artistahin talaga.
Oo, nag-artista nung araw yan.
Oh,
Hi, Coach Caloy. How are you?
I'm okay. I guessed that there wala ka. Absent ka daw nun. Sinadya nila.
Which one? Me?
Yeah, you're not there. Oh.
Oh, I'm never absent. When is that? Kailan yan?
Hindi ko dala yung ano ko eh. Pero check ko yung schedule nun. Pero wala ka nun.
5 years ago yata yun.
Naka-jacket pa ako.
Coach, quick favor, Coach
Yeah.
Coach Caloy. Can you switch the orientation of your phone to landscape? Perhaps can we put it on horizontal maybe? Yan, so we can see your there you go.
Yeah.
Better.
Para kitang-kita yung
Hindi kasi ako sanay sa
magandang
ganito
lalaki
eh.
mo.
Pero okay lang.
Oo.
Yeah.
Ay,
Kung
good afternoon,
mainit ba
Coach.
where you're at right now? Ano, no? Ibang weather. Balik summer.
Oo nga, nasa bahay lang. The whole summer in the house. Yun, just talking to the players from time to time. Working out. Yun lang. Nothing much. Nothing much to do.
Coach, since you mentioned already, you are able to speak to your players every now and then and you work out, makikibalita po sana kami kung ano yung mga latest with the Elasto Painters.
Well, I talked to them the other day regarding the protocols of the PBA. So we're just waiting on the schedule of the swab test. Then after the swab test, we have 4 groups to start practice. 2 different groups every other day. Tapos James is not yet here and Chris I think is in the States, but they're gonna be coming back once we resume. So far everybody's been at least working out on their own. Now we're just hoping that at least we have time to get everybody into game shape because I think everybody's excited to go back and play.
Mga ka-chasers, Waylon, do you have a question?
Yes, Coach. Kailan lang nag-usap kayo ng mga coaches together with Com Willie, no?
Yes.
Meron pa ba sa mga players mo, Coach, na meron pa rin bang hesitation para makabalik sa training?
Sa team namin, wala. There's no hesitation in our team kasi karamihan naman ng players namin single yata eh. Kaya walang hesitation. No, pero so I think everybody, like I said, is they're just raring to go back. So there's no hesitation from our side.
Zabi,
Coach,
okay.
Yeah, one quick
okay.
follow-up. You mentioned about James. May balita na ba siya kung nakipag-communicate na sa inyo kung kailan na yung balik niya from Italy?
With James kasi, he joins us in Zoom every time when we have meetings. Ang sinabi lang naman niya sa akin kung conditioning, he's doing his conditioning in Italy anyway. So, but then sabi naman daw niya, pag kailan daw siya papauwiin, uwi naman daw siya.
So may possibility na hindi muna siya umuwi.
We're waiting for yun nga, kung kailan talaga magre-resume. Kasi as of now, we're still waiting for the swab test. So, ang tentative kasi was supposed to be, I think we're supposed to resume practice July 22. But siguro nagka-delay because of the swab testing. So, mamumove lang ulit siguro yun.
Okay, thanks.
Zaldi.
Okay, itong tanong ko Coach Caloy, tungkol doon kay Adrian Wong.
Apo.
Itong rookie mo. Nakausap mo na ba siya? At kung nagkausap na kayo, ano ba yung napag-usapan ninyo?
Well, nag-usap kami doon sa Zoom meeting namin. Tapos, the usual, na inaasar na naman siya na donation daw para sa team na lang sa dapat binigay. And I asked him, naglaro ka ba talaga? Sabi naman daw niya, that day, hindi daw. Pero the other day, yes daw. So, I think, so basically, tanggap daw niya yung pagkakamali niya. And yun, I think he paid already. He did this swab testing. He is negative. So, he did all what the PBA asked him to do.
Masyadong honest pala yung si Adrian Wong, ano?
Oh.
Lusot na sana
Yes, sir.
Wala siyang lusot doon, may video Ibang araw nga lang.
Jerry?
Yes, Coach. Sabi mo si Gabe ba yung nasa US? Tama, Coach?
Chris.
Coach? Chris, okay.
Yes.
Kailan siya
Nakamute ka
babalik
yata.
naman?
Hindi kita naririnig.
Hindi mo ako naririnig, Coach.
Hello?
Hindi. Coach
Caloy,
mo ako?
Jerry is asking kung anong update. I suppose Jerry with Chris Rosales on his return.
Yes.
Chris is he went back to the States because here he's alone in his condo. Tapos hindi raw siya makalabas. At least in the States daw he can work out because he has his own facility there, I think. So, pero yun nga, anytime that we tell him to come back, he's gonna come back right away.
Okay.
Pero regular siyang sumasama, Coach, sa mga Zoom meetings nyo or kung ano man yung
Dapat
meeting
maglagay
na
ka ng
ginagawa
subtitle, hindi ka marinig.
Sign language
Hindi
again.
naririnig ni Coach. Yes.
Jerry is asking Coach if Chris was able to attend naman regularly yung mga Zoom meetings ninyo in spite of him being in the States.
Yeah, we have no problem. Everybody attends the Zoom meeting, even Mike Nieto. He joins us in the Zoom meeting. So, kompleto kami sa Zoom meeting lagi.
All right. Abak, do
Okay.
you have questions?
Coach Justoni, basta sabi lang daw ni James, I shall return.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, sayang.
Pero ang tanong ko, Coach,
yan.
Okay, ang tanong ko lang, Coach, yung sa practice niyo, ano ba, naka-schedule na ba yan? Saan? Kailan?
We have a schedule made already. We practice at Reyes Gym. Ang schedule namin is we're gonna give each group 1 hour and 30 minutes each. So yung oras na lang pinag-aaralan namin kung 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock magsa-start. Kasi every time that a group comes in and then pagpapalit, we have that 30 minutes for yung lilinisan, yung mga disinfecting things. So yun nga, we have Monday to Saturday yun. We have 2 groups from MWF, then 2 groups for TTH and Saturdays.
And doon sa practices na yan, Coach, bali gano'ng katagal ka dyan on a daily basis?
Technically, it's like 3 hours ang practice. Bali 1 hour 30 for each group. Then, parang ako kasi, hindi naman ako kasama sa practice eh. May mga designations per group. We have an assistant coach and a trainer. So, kung may mangyari doon sa isa, doon lang kami papasok yung papalit. So, we're trying to at least, kunwari may sakit ang trainer, I can change for the trainer. Yun.
Coach Caloy, since we've
Okay,
never
thank you.
implemented something like this prior, we're just curious on the structure of the practices, if you could enlighten us some more. How do you group the players? Ano ba to? Small man? Lahat ng big man magkakasama? Is that how you do it to maximize yung training nila?
Yeah, we have 2 groups of bigs, 2 groups of guards, and we're gonna stick with that group for at least 2 weeks. before we make any changes. Kasi ang pagkaintindi ko is we have swab test before the start of practice. Then after the 10th day, I think, of practice, we have another swab test. So we can change the groupings on the second swab test. Pero as much as possible, we'll try to keep this for 4 weeks yata kami, puro conditioning lang naman eh.
Mhm. So ang ibig sabihin po, dahil nga walang scrimmages, at least they're able to, to hold the basketball, to move,
Yeah.
to shoot a little, to do some drills. That's all you can actually do.
Yeah, basically conditioning and some skill work.
How is that, coach, working for you? Kasi alam natin, ang ensayo ng mga PBA players, you are able to, maximize, let's say, 2.5 hours with pretty much everything. Even your place will be run down. Etong ganitong situation, which you don't have much of a choice, it's the best you can do. What can you say about this as to your players' conditioning? Pwede na kaysa sa wala.
Well, kasi ang problema kasi when you do your conditioning at home, it's basically you're just trying to keep in shape. But then when you do it in the gym, that you can see other players there, kahit na dalawa, tatlo sila, you can still compete like in running, you can still compete in other stuff like shooting drills. But yun nga, may social distancing naman yun eh. So at least there's competition involved that can push you more. Kasi ang problema dito, I think, most players are in shape, but most of them are not in game shape. So iba pa rin yung naglalaro ka sa basketball court.
Yung nga, I was about to ask you yun, Coach Caloy. Kasi, syempre, puro practice lang sila muna. And then, syempre, magiging very limited din yung kanilang scrimmages bago magpunta doon sa actual game. Sa palagay mo kaya, itong sitwasyon ngayon, malaki ang magiging epekto doon sa laro ng mga player come actual game?
Before kasi, usually before the start of the season, you do tune-up games. Para at least doon mag-gauge mo yung team mo, makikita mo yung what you have to work on before the start of the season. But now, I don't think there's gonna be tune-up games. Kumbaga, pag nilatag ka, kailangan nakahanda ka na. So this is the time that the players should really focus more on their conditioning. Then I think we have ample time naman as a team. Once that the team comes, that you can practice all together and you're all in shape, I think it's easy naman to adapt. Kasi before the start of the season, nadyan na, nakalatag na yung sistema eh. So it's just about them being in game shape.
About the focus, excuse me, Richard. About the focus of the player, syempre, nami-miss niyan yung mga, yung mga pamilya nila pag naglalaro na. Hindi din kaya yun maka-apekto sa kanila na baka doon sa actual game, kaunting siko, kaunting lang maging mainit ang mga ulo nila. Dahil unang-una, nami-miss yung pamilya at hindi sila sanay nung nakakulong. Anong ganon?
Well, meron naman kami Belga, sanay na siya sa manit na ulo eh. Siya naman naninito eh. So I think what
okay. Thank you.
From the beginning, I think the problem would be like sanay yung tao the players, they like playing in front of people. They give extra motivation to the players. That's one thing na siguro na they have to adapt for just this season na walang crowd most probably. But the positive thing I think for me right now is at least yung people can watch on TV a lot more. They can focus right now on, I think, just playing the game. Actually, nanonood nga ako ng CBA. I was watching kung how yung CBA was doing their league. Okay naman so far. I mean, just watching.
Aba?
Please.
Ano pa?
Please.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Coach.
Wala
Madalas
talaga,
ka bang
hindi ko
pupunta sa...
mag-subtitle ka.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Madalas ka bang pupunta sa practice o sa workout nyo or alternate or may mga coaching staff ka na naka-assign doon or designated?
I didn't hear what Boss Jerry said.
Coach, Jerry was asking again about you personally being the head coach. How often would you be physically in practice? Would you be required as ikaw na head coach to be there? Do you have to go alternating? Ano po yung
Ah,
kayo?
Kasi kami, limitado kami sa assistant coaches. I think we only have 4 assistant coaches. But like I said, we have only 4 groups. So as much as possible, ayaw namin yung sobra-sobra sa isang grupo. So we have like, for me and probably Coach Jaire, we're gonna be alternating to only certain groups that pag may nagkasakit, papasok kami. Kami papalit. Pero kung wala man nagkakasakit, which that's what we want, wala muna kami. But then I'll be going to practice but hindi ako papasok. Sisilip lang siguro ako. Just to make sure that everything's okay.
Okay. Abak, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, Coach. Ako, ang naisip ko lang medyo hypothetical. Pero, I'm not sure if the teams have considered this. Na pag sa ensayo, medyo mahirap kung sa isang batch puro sentro, sa isang batch puro uno, puro dos. Kasi oras na merong isa dyan na mag-positive, automatic quarantine yung group na yon.
Yes.
Baka maglalaro na, lahat ng point guard mo naka-quarantine.
Yes. Basically, right now, it's just the beginning. So, like I said, after two weeks or the next swab test, we can change it. We can change the groupings. Because right now, we're just waiting kung ano rin yung definite date that when we're going to really start, kung September ba or October. So, once we get that, then we would know already kung if we can change the groups or not.
Coach, syempre,
Okay, thank you.
halos nakapagsimula na tayo, di ba? We already had 1 or 2 games almost. Yung chances niyo as a team, rain or shine, coming into the All-Filipino, and should we resume, how was it affected by the pandemic na nagkaroon tayo ng lull?
Well, actually, before the start of the conference, we were already like enjoying playing with each other. Then, medyo mataas na yung moral namin eh. But then, yun nga, like I said, we're a young team right now. We have 4 rookies. And yun, basically, they're all excited. They want to show something that they want to prove something that they're really meant to be in the PBA. So, sayang eh. Kasi maganda na nilalaro nila nung preseason. So that I think the advantage is I think we had 9 or 10 tune-up games before the conference. So I think that's already enough for them to get to know each other.
Reese, one quick lang.
Go ahead.
Coach, tanungin na kita para hindi na kita tawagan mamaya or tomorrow. Final na ba kayo sa Reyes Gym kayo mag-i-ensayo pagka nag-resume ang training? And di ba this is for public, itong Reyes Gym na to? Pag nag-resume ba, solo nyo na to?
According to sa owners of Reyes Gym, that kami lang ang papayagan nila mag-practice.
Okay.
So there will be no other team who's going to be practicing there. They will not allow also yung iba mag-rent. So kami lang nandun.
Coach, medyo inuubo ka.
Hindi, malamig dito sa kwarto.
Napapaus ka.
Ganyan si Coach, alam mo naman, si Coach Caloy, isa yan sa mga pinaka soft-spoken na coaches natin. Minsan lang yan. Coach, enlighten us also, we are not as well-versed. Meron kayong magiging nominated na parang safety officer from Rain or Shine? May ganun ba?
Safety officers are between pwede maging head coach, assistant coach, trainer, or PT. So in every group, we have one of them with the players.
Okay, so meron na po ba tayong final list, let's say, kung sino for Rain or Shine?
What do you mean? Like the groupings?
Or this health officer, at ano po ba yung function nito talaga?
I think ang function is just to look like to make sure that we follow the protocols during practice.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, yun ang trabaho ng PT.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I said, you have 4 groups, so hindi man kakayanin ng 2 PT. So you have to put 2 other guys to be health officers also.
Okay.
Coach, tama si Riza eh. Bigay mo na yung listahan ng health officer mo para may storya na kami.
Ako na lang tanungin nyo. Honest naman ako eh.
Coach, since we have more time, okay, looking forward, so nag-iensayo na and hopefully maganda yung maging implementation ng lahat ng PBA teams with the practices. Should we resume, let's say, the conference, the season by mid-September, sinabi nila pwedeng October, the possibility na walang fans, you said pwede ring makabuti yun, they could really focus on the game. But how are all of these changes going to affect, somebody, lalo na ikaw, coach, you played basketball all your life na may fans from college to, professional.
Well, it really affects a player. Kasi when you come to a game, the reason why sometimes you're there is for the fans to play hard for them. But basketball is basketball. You have to play hard whether nandyan sila or wala. But then, like I said, at sa una, with the pandemic right now, people will be watching more on TV. So, yun. So basically, you just have to play hard even though what's going on right now. Kasi people deserve it. The owners deserve, deserve players playing hard for them. So, yun, it's just a challenge basically.
Okay. All right. Any other questions, Chasers? Okay tayo?
Okay, ako, satisfied na ako.
Ako may tanong ako.
Please.
Kala
Wait lang.
Patanong na lang
Kala
kayo.
ko comedy.
Oo nga.
Last time.
Sige.
Patanong
Lord
na lang.
Jerry.
Sige, try.
Kung interested ba ang Reign
Wala
or
talaga eh.
Shine kay Greg Slaughter?
Oh, Coach Caloy,
Oh, yeah.
Jerry has an interesting question. Would Rain or Shine be interested to acquire Greg Slaughter?
I think every team would be interested to acquire Greg Slaughter. So, pwede na ako magtanong?
Yan lang.
Okay, coach, magtanong ka.
Bakit kayo seryoso? Akala ko ba comedy show to? Pag nakikita ko to sa the Chasedown, bigla naman kung ano ginagawa nyo. Wala, seryoso kayo lahat eh.
Hindi kasi
Kasi
ano
takot
raw,
kami.
idol ka raw, coach eh. Pag kasi
Natatakot kasi.
seryoso.
Oo, natatakot kasi kami, Coach Caloy, doon sa COVID-19 eh. Kaya nga biglang nabago ang mga ugali namin eh. You don't know what will happen next eh, pagka lumalabas. Pero anyway, napuna mo nga yan, parang seryoso kami sa pakikipag-usap sa'yo.
Oh, seryoso na kayo. Expect ko na comedy eh. Wala nang cake.
Coach,
wala
yung
na kayong kung ano ginagawa.
Coach, yung extension ng contracts, kasama ba ang coaches doon?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko masasagot ka. Alam ko players lang yan eh.
Ikaw ba may mga player kang ini-extend?
Sino ba sa amin? I think wala naman kaming player na The only player that we have the one conference, expiring one conference was si Ryan Aranya. So, sobrang siya, parang napahaba sa kanya. Dahil syempre, one conference usapan eh. Hindi pa tapos, naka one game pa lang. So, mag-antay siya matapos yung conference.
Oo nga, no?
Kawawa naman si Ryan.
Hindi sa palagay mo,
humaba pa nga yung kontrata niya.
Oo, humaba. Pero i-extend. Papipirmahin nyo naman yata din naman si Ryan eh, pagkatapos ng extension eh.
Oo.
So walang problema.
Wala.
Coach, ang mga, like, let's say, we spoke to Coach Ying, meron silang, aside from the PBA protocols, meron pa silang NLEX protocols. Kayo ba sa Rain or Shine, meron din kayo implement na inyo yun and you should follow?
We're actually trying to, like me and the coaching staff are trying to bring up also different implementation. Like San Miguel, they have their own like what to do going to practice and after practice. Kasi syempre sa PBA is very strict already. So, ang ginagawa ng iba, mas iniigian pa para siguradong may safety talaga. So, as of now, we're still talking about like what we can do to improve the implementation, but what PBA already gave is very strict. So, kahit ano man i-implement, I think anything that you implement to the team, it will always boil down to discipline of the players, if what they're going to do after and before practice.
Okay.
Ang
Alright.
ito parang isa na lang. Coach Caloy, halimbawa, laro na talaga. Paano yung huddle? Pagka mag-huddle kayo, halimbawa, time out, tapos huddle kayo, i-strict pa rin ba yung physical distancing? Kasi pag huddle, di ba, yung halos yung mga ulo nyo, magkakadikit. So, hindi ba pag-usapan yun doon sa PBA pa?
Hindi naman, hindi pa naman napag-usapan. But I think, like I said, wala naman tao nanonood, so you really don't have to shout. Kasi one thing is, pag may nanonood, maingay. So now, kung walang tao, I think, hindi man siguro didikit sa yung mga player. Pero sa akin, I'll huddle the way I used to huddle. Ganun pa rin siguro ako. Unless na maglabas sila ng memo na bawal. Bawal didikit. So, yun. At saka hindi ako like during the game, hindi ako magmamask. Kasi
lalo yun.
Hindi ako maririnig eh.
At saka hindi maintindihan.
Coach Caloy, and I think lahat tayo nakatutok din when the NBA starts in a few weeks on how they're gonna do it, di ba?
Yeah. Actually, like I said, I was watching CBA, yung Chinese basketball. I was watching them how they're implementing yun nga, they don't have crowds, but they have yung sound system na may nag-cheer. And then the way like the coaches, kung nag-high five ba sila, it's like when you're watching them, it's a regular game. Parang nag-tune up game lang. Nakita ko nga si Hadadi naglalaro doon. Like, sabi ko, it's something that we can look up to. But like you said, NBA starting next week, I think. If they're going to start next week. So basically, we can see what they're going to be doing also.
Okay.
Coach, meron akong tanong.
Okay.
Coach,
yes.
Pwedeng booking o bulong?
Okay.
Oh. Naku, binalik mo yung abak.
Sa tingin mo, matutuloy talaga itong PBA by October?
Hopefully, maybe even earlier. You never know, diba? That's why, like I said, we're hoping that all the players will be disciplined enough, and if everything goes well, maybe we can start earlier.
All right.
Of course, depende rin sa... Okay, thank you.
Coach Caloy, your final thoughts. Again, and perhaps messages also for the Rain or Shine fans na nag-aabang.
Well, to the Rain or Shine fans, the PBA fans, we're hoping that we can get back soon in the court and play for you guys. And just stay safe, wear a mask, social distancing, wash your hands. Yun.
Drink your vitamins. Ganon.
Yes, drink your vitamins. Baka mamaya may sponsor, baka dali pa ako. Ikaw yun naman. No?
Hindi. Ano lang. Parang, coach, kunyari, after our interview, coach, you have the rest of the day. What are you busy with now that you're just almost home most of the time?
I usually bike a lot pero stationary bike, hindi sa labas.
Oh.
So I usually I bike and puro series, soju.
Yeah.
Dala ka naman, coach.
Soju, nami-miss na namin din yan.
Okay, eto may chismis ako. Soju, si Coach Caloy, nakaubos mo ba yung isang bote? Hindi naman. Hindi ka doon nakaubos
Wow naman. Isang bote na.
Kulang yun.
Kulang
yun, late eh.
Oo.
Laki-laking tao po, Coach Caloy.
Coach Caloy eh.
Parang tubig lang yun.
Wow. That's interesting.
Tanong mo kay Jerry, coach, kung paano tubig lang yan.
Hindi nga ako masagot eh. Hindi ko siya marinig.
Suddenly, napipi. Pero hindi naman bingi. Nadidinig ka ni Jerry. Pero pipi lang siya.
Pipi.
Alright, maybe Jerry can find Coach Caloy's horoscope. Jerry, can you try to find it para mabasa natin kay Coach C?
Riz, baka hindi ako marinig ni Coach eh.
Oo nga pala. Sino ba? Okay, let's see the Chasers. Maybe
Pero,
Waylon.
Ako.
Okay, go Zaldi.
Sige,
Before
ako
we
na.
let you go, Coach Caloy.
Ay, bago ko basahin, Coach Caloy, naniniwala ka ba sa horoscope? Tinitingnan mo ba ito lagi pag sa newspaper? Or ano? If you have time?
Actually, minsan tumatugma eh. So,
Ganon.
oh.
Pero tingnan natin. Tingnan natin na ito yung sa'yo. Huwag
Bakit yung
palampasin.
comedy, ah?
Huwag palampasin ang pagkakataong habulin ang iyong mga pangarap. Ang pagnanais mo ng karanasan sa pag-ibig ay matutupad. Naku, may nililigawan ka ba? Delikado ka niya sa iyong misis. Maaaring ideal na panahon itong makipagkilala sa bagong tao. Huwag kalimutan ang mga maliit na bagay dahil nakakatulong ito sa pag-aaral sa mga totoo sa buhay. Yan, sabi niya. Ngayon, maswerte mo numero pagdating sa health, nakalagay dito 38, number 38. Ang love, 87. Ang career mo, 63. Compatible mo, yung Leo, Libra, Sagittarius. Maswerteng numero, pantaya sa loto, 39, 49, 55, 69, 87, 89. Ayan. Ewan ko kung naniniwala ka.
May loto.
Salamat, Dr. Lab.
Alam ko, di ba
Pero,
1 to 54 lang yata yun or something? Wala namang 89 dun.
ayun nga, nabanggit ko lang. Baka mamaya, hindi. Pwede na Marisa hatiin mo. Yung 89, gawin mong 89. Yung 87, gawin mong 87. Ano ka ba?
But it was nice catching up with you, Coach Caloy. We hope that you and your family stay safe and healthy. At sana soon enough, magkita-kita tayo ulit sa basketball court. Thank you so much, Coach Caloy Garcia of the Rain or Shine Elastic Painters. Maraming salamat, Coach Caloy.
Thank you guys.
Just story.
At sana mag-champion ka.
Yun.
Sana.
Mag-champion ka sana.
Bye-bye.
Coach Caloy,
Bye. Thank you.
Salamat. Thank you so much. Always a joy to talk to Coach Caloy. You know, he's one of those coaches na at first could be a little intimidating, di ba? Pero once he warms up to you, ganyan, marami kang matututunan, marami kang makukuha sa kanya. You don't even have to ask him questions. Siya na rin magsasabi sa'yo di ba?
Totoo yung sabi niya na honest
boy
siya.
pala si Coach, ha?
Oo. Totoo yung sabi niya na honest siya dahil dahil sa interview nga yan after the game, makikita mo sa kanya pero talagang soft-spoken si Coach Caloy.
Okay. Now we are very fortunate to have Coach Caloy, and also what we are about to show our mga ka-chasers is this interview that we actually did very recently with Commissioner Willie Marcial regarding the many issues that is surrounding the PBA. It's very unfortunate na right this minute kasi hindi siya makakasama, but he was able to conduct this interview with us. So, everybody, mga ka-chasers, panoorin po natin ito.
Kailan yan?
Tanungin mo si Lisa.
Let's watch this!
Okay, at mga kapanayan po natin si Commissioner Willie Marcial, 10th Commissioner of the PBA, former PBA Head Statistician, former PBA Media Bureau Chief, and became Special Assistant to the Commissioner. Yan. At marami tayong maitatanong ngayon kay Commissioner dahil itong mga nakaraang araw ay talaga namang maraming mga controversial na balita. Okay, Commissioner, ako ang unang magtatanong. Totoo ba na talagang itong Blackwater Elite owner na si Josel Dosi ipinahayag niya na up for sale daw ang franchise for 150 million?
Una-una, magandang araw sa inyong apat. Saldi, wala pang binibigay na letter sa amin. So, hindi ko masabi sa iyo na confirm kasi wala pang formal na letter o hindi ko pa siya din nakakausap.
Okay. So, Abak, may tatanong ka?
O sige, tungkol dyan. Please enlighten, ano po ba ang tamang proseso for one franchise na gustong ibenta ng may-ari?
Sasabihin mo sa amin, may oras sila, parang isang conference before, or kung nag-ano ka, magsumulat ka mo ng letter sa board na leave of absence. Hindi ko pa alam kung meron pa nga leave of absence eh. Kung ibebenta mo. Parang nangyari yan sa Red Bull, sa Shell, sa Santo Lucia. Sumulat muna sa atin sa PBA bago aprubahan.
In short, there's a formal process and procedure.
Kailangan sumulat ka, tapos kailangan din sino yung pagbebentahan mo, kailangan may approve din yung board. Hindi mo lang basta-basta ibebenta kung kani-kanino yan. Kasi susuriin ng Commissioner's Office yan, background check, financial ek-ek, tapos bibigay recommendation ng commissioner, tapos saka pa nila pagbobotohan. Ano yan eh, alam ko 2/3 vote.
Okay. Sa bagay, tama. Hindi naman kotse yung binibenta. O sige, okay. Sino ba ang next question na muna? Tsaka na ako.
Si Waylon. Waylon ang...
yes, Com. Opo. Yeah. Com, naging laman ng balita yung sabing ensayo ng Blackwater Elite before nung IATF na payagan talaga lahat, no? Pero Com, can you explain to us paano ba magiging proseso with the PBA para mapayagan na talaga yung mga teams na balik ensayo? Na-mention niyo before, merong iniintay kayo na IATF formal guidelines talaga. Paano po ba?
Okay na tayo sa government, okay na tayo sa DOH, okay na tayo sa task force. Minintay lang tayong letter na to formalize na pwede na tayo kasi baka meron silang baguhin o konting integrity na pagbabago dun sa binigay nating protocol. So, hindi talaga pwedeng gumalaw pa ang PBA hanggang wala yung letter.
Okay. Okay, Kom.
So, wala ka ng follow-up question, Waylon?
Later. Yung iba muna.
Okay, pare Jerry.
Kom, napag-usapan niyang yung go signal ng IATF. Sabi mo wala pa kayong sulat na nakukuha, detailing kung ano yung mga dapat gawin. So, ang target mo is July 22, di ba? Na makabalik na ng team workout. So, ano ba yun? On target pa rin ba yun? O mas mauurong pa yung pagsisimula?
Okay, Jerry. Kausap ko si Chairman Mitra. Tinatanong ko na ngayon letter. Sabi niya sa akin na baka next week. So hindi pa talaga makakano. So sana by Monday o Tuesday na makuha namin para target pa kayo ng 22. Pero kung hindi, a-adjust pa rin kami. Kasi inaayos pa din namin yung mga testing eh. Kung paano yung testing, hindi pa din kami masyadong ayos doon. So baka mausod, baka next week or before August o August na. So sana mabigyan na agad tayo ng go signal ng task force.
Yung Saldi, may isang question. Yung mga testing na yan, sabay-sabay ba yung mga players or may mga schedule ang teams ng testing nila?
Yun nga, noong una sabay-sabay sila, yung mga iba't ibang facilities. So inaayos na namin, pinaplansa na namin kung paano. Kaya kung paano yung swab testing o kung paano i-execute. So nandun kami ngayon.
Okay, Saldi, baka may iba pang gustong...
Kasi ang concern ko lang ganito, yung bang kasi may gastos din Commissioner syempre yung pagpapatesting hindi murang yan dahil marami namang problema diyan. Anyway, pagdating naman sa team ay sino ba magbabayad? Sinong gagastos? Ang PBA ba o ang mga team? Para doon sa
mga teams.
Mga teams.
Mga teams kami lang magpa-facilitate kung paano yung bayad, pwedeng bayaran muna namin, charge sa equity. Pero mga teams ang magbabayad.
So, hindi i-reimburse yun ng PBA office doon sa mga teams?
Hindi. charge lang sa equity. So, hindi namin re-reimburse.
Pakita mo lang yung
Sa kanila,
resibo.
so, sa kanila rin sa kanila din naman yung pera namin di ba? So kanila rin yung kahit i-reimburse sila o sa mga teams pa rin yon. So katulad yung mga binibigay yung resibo ay sana ma-aprubahan.
Ay, alam yung
Bakit kami nadamay?
resibo na yan dahil
Abak, magtanong ka na nga para medyo magkakabistuhan pa eh.
Baka kung anong resibo pa mailabas ko.
Oh.
hindi, tanong ko lang mo din yung tungkol doon sa memo na in-issue mo, di ba? Yung tungkol doon sa extension, automatic extension ng mga expiring contracts. Automatically extended hanggang December 31. Tinanggap ba ito ng buo ng mga teams, team managers, governors, team owners, and the players? Welcome ba itong decision?
One, nanggaling sa governors yan.
Okay.
Na extend natin yan. Two, bakit sa akin paano ka magtatanggi players? May PBA o wala? May sweldo ka hanggang December 31 o kung hanggang kailan matatapos yung season. So, ano ka na, parang safety ka na assured na hanggang December 31 may sweldo ka. Tapos pag hindi ka naman nabigyan ng kontrata, ano ka naman, free agent. So, di ba? Malaking bagay yun kahit sino na may sweldo ka hanggang December 31.
Lalo na ngayon sa panahon na to, na madaming nawawalan ng trabaho.
Tama.
Okay. Melon?
Yeah. Balikan ko lang yung yung plano na pagbabalik ng PBA. Kung sa 'di ba, nababalitaan naman natin sa NBA, meron sila dong bubble, meron silang mga hotels doon. Ang balita nga, meron silang anonymous sa tip line na kumbaga pwede magsumbong kung sinong tao na or players na lalabag or halimbawa may mga gawing mali. Ang PBA ba may planong ganito na pwedeng tawagan ng number? Baka gusto mo, bigay mo na sa amin para kami natatawag, magsusumbong kami. May ganun ba?
Delikado pag binigay ko sa yung number sa inyo. Pero kinausap ko yung mga players. Sinabi ko sa kanila na oras may violation yung safety officer nyo, tawagan nyo ako o si Eric, sabihin nyo sa amin. At iimbestigahan namin, ifa-fine namin yon. Minimum agad 20,000. Tapos pataas na pataas. Yung safety officer, pag sinabi ko may makulit naman player at napatunayan, 20,000 din tapos doble ng doble yon sa players. Meron din kaming log sheet Kunwari, galing kang nasa bahay ka o pumunta ka sa supermarket. Pag pumunta ka nag-burst yung bubbles mo, meron kaming protocol na gagawin sa'yo na ito dapat ang gawin mo. Pero pag sinungaling ka doon at nalaman namin, nasa bahay ka tapos lumabas ka pala, may fine naman yun, 5,000 tapos doble ng doble. So sila din. At may umiikot tayong PBA na personnel na pumupunta sa mga practice, surprise visit. Silip. Kasi hindi ko sila pinapapasok.
Dagdag ko lang doon sa tanong. Ibig sabihin, kung hindi mo araw ng ensayo, ako player, kailangan inform din kita PBA or my team kung saan ako pupunta.
Kaya dapat kung hindi mo pa oras, kasi malamang buong araw yun Pag hindi mo pa oras, hindi ka pwede pumasok ng gym.
Okay.
Kailangan doon ko muna sa coach
Yung personal na lakad, halimbawa, gusto pumunta ng supermarket, para lang maano na nasa bahay ka lang ba o pumunta ka sa supermarket or
sabihin mo sa amin kasi may kanyang protocol yun na-expose ka so may gagawin kami para sa iyo. So may ganon, 'di ba? Kunwari katulad may dumalaw sa iyo, hindi mo naman gusto, 'di ba? So sabihin mo sa amin may karapatan protocol na gagawin ka.
Okay.
So, parin Jerry, ako muna. Bago ikaw, tanong muna ako. Commissioner, kasi in the past 2 days, balitang-balita sa mga news na may posibilidad na itong NCR dahil tuloy-tuloy yung dumarami. Parami yung positive cases sa COVID-19, lalong-lalo na dito sa National Capital Region. May lumalabas na balita, although unconfirmed, na kung magtutuloy-tuloy ito, baka ibalik sa ECQ itong National Capital Region. Kung sakaling ibagsak itong ECQ ulit, ibalik itong National Capital Region, hindi ba maapektuhan yung naging naunang desisyon ng IATF na kayo ay makapag-practice na?
Maapektuhan kami. Kasi susundin namin yun eh. Kahit opisina, bawal eh. So, pag sinabi, ito bawal, sasabihin naman nila lahat ng bawal eh. Bawal lahat. Bawal ito, bawal ito, bawal ito. Kung hindi bawal ang sports, pwede kami, ika-clarify lang din namin. Pero pag nag-GCQ, pati opisina bawal. So, bawal din kami. Malaking epekto sa amin yun.
Pag nag-ECQ, talagang magtindan lang tayo ng barbecue. Kom, meron na
ako magbibigay na resibo sa inyo.
Talagang na resibo na yan. To clarify lang, Kom, paki-clarify nga, sino ba tong safety officer?
Safety officer, i-assign ng isang team. Pwedeng assistant coach, pwedeng trainer, pwedeng team manager, pwedeng coach. Basta team personnel. Pero dapat alam niya lahat yung protocol. Pag may konting mali sa protocol, yun nga, 20 million. Kunwari, hindi mo nabigyan na baril yung temperature at may nagsumbong sa akin at napatunayan ko, 20 million.
Okay.
Parang Jerry?
Magkakaroon ng red tape dyan, Kom?
Oo nga, Kom. Yun ang iniisip ko.
Baka yung mga players.
Ito nga sinasabi ko sa inyo, para maging successful to, kailangan disiplina nyo. At hindi lang nga para sa inyo, sinasabi ko sa mga players, hindi para sa inyo, para sa kasamahan nyo, at para din sa pamilya nyo. Hindi magwala-walang ya kayo anytime. Baka hindi tumama sa inyo, sa pamilya nyo. So, talagang trust at disiplina. Yun lang, tiwala ko sa kanila. Kaya, itong baby step na to na practice, doon natin makikita kung gaano kadisiplinado ang mga teams natin.
Hindi pwede yung kunyari may kontsabahan yung player tsaka yung safety officer. Huwag ka na maingay, uuwi ako maaga.
Huwag lang namin malalaman. Huwag lang namin malalaman. Ang sinasabi ko naman, para din sa inyo to. Hindi naman, nakadaya ka, baka hindi mo naman nakanood na yung pamilya mo. Wag naman sana, di ba? Wag naman. Pero, di ba, para sa iyo, para din naman sa kasamahan mo, sa pamilya ng kasamahan mo.
Tama.
Hindi, may mga pupunta sa practice na kami bayong sa ulo. Tuturo ito.
Pwede. Madaming ganun sa press eh.
Parang Jerry, may tanong ka pa?
May follow-up lang ako. Speaking of practice, alam natin na yung nangyari nga sa Blackwater and for premature working out and fine sila dyan. Ang balita ko kasi plano nilang mag-appeal. May ano ka ba dyan? May any
walang
developments?
Walang nagsasabi sa akin, walang letter. May nakausap na ako sa Blackwater, hindi ako sinasabihan.
So malamang wala.
Ito, Kom.
Pare,
follow up ko na rin. Tungkol din kasi dyan eh. Kom, I was on the phone with Jose Dosi kanina. Ang sabi niya is he has asked his brother Siliman C, the governor representative, to set up a meeting. He was requesting for a meeting actually with GAB Chairman Baham Mitra. And then eventually, after the GAB Chairman, with the PBA Commissioner, so that he can personally apologize daw po sa nangyari. Ano pong comment niyo?
Katulad dun, siguro nabalitaan na rin yun na kinausap na ako ni Gov Siliman, nag-usap na kami kanina, na siguro by next week, mag-uusap kami ni Mr. Duseldo.
Okay. Shoot, next question.
Okay. So, meron pang question?
Kom,
Kung wala na siguro,
yung ano po, Kom,
Ayan, so
yung resibo po nung March 8, 4 na buwan na po. Paalala lang po,
March 8. Anak lang ng meeting talaga. Wilon,
Basta
ano pa yun
wala lang
Apat
megapixel Wala nang megapixel
Tom,
megapixel doon
mabuhay
sa
ka. Mabuhay ka.
resibo. Salamat sa inyo.
Okay, Kume,
Napagbigyan
bago
niyo
ka
ako.
namin bitawan, siyempre maraming salamat at pinagbigyan mo the Chasedown at kahit paano naisingit mo kami. Pero ano muna, hingan ka lang namin ng mensahe, siyempre una-una sa mga players.
Ayun. Sa mga players, talagang pinag-iingatan natin lahat ng protocols na pwede natin gawin. Hindi naman tayo nagmamadali. Pero katulad yan, wala pa rin tayong permiso sa task force. So, ano lang kayo, mag-ingat din kayo. Katulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo, maging disiplinado kayo at maging totoo kayo. Hindi lang para sa inyo, hindi lang para sa pamilya nyo, para din sa kapwa players nyo at sa pamilya nyo at sa lahat ng pamilya ng PBA, pati media. Ang laking tulong pag ginawa natin ito. Because
Alright, very well said. Kaya makinig kayo lahat, team owners, players, coaches.
Okay. At sana, Commissioner, sa susunod ulit, pagka pagbigyan mo ulit ang the Chasedown, lalo na yung mga ganitong medyo nasa maraming issue na dapat masagot ang PBA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Com.
Salamat.
Okay lang, basta kayo.
Aba, naghang pa yata si Com.
Aba, nawala.
Patapos na lang, naghang pa.
At least marami
Nandiyan pa
tayong
ba sila,
naliwanagan
Mel?
doon sa maikling interview kay Commissioner, At although yung ibang mga katanungan natin na gustong marinig ng mga ka-chaser natin ay hindi masyadong nasagot, pero wag po kayo mag-alala, sa susunod na linggo, maaaring mas maliwanagan na natin yan. Kaya paano to? Antabayanan po ninyo, magbabalik po ang The Chasedown.
Balik, Chasedown!
There you go. Welcome back to the Chasedown. Joining us still are our ka-chasers, Waylon Galvez, Aldi Perez, Aba Cordero, and Jerry Ramos. Sa mga kakapanood pa lamang, we just aired the interview of Commissioner Willie Marcial regarding the many PBA issues, di ba, na talagang was all over social media the past week. Binabati din natin yung mga kasama natin na nanonood, mga ka-chasers natin na nanonood sa Facebook. Hello, guys! Hi!
Dami yan.
Yan, bati na, bati.
Jerry, may
batiin ka.
babatiin ka ba?
Jerry, batiin mo na yung number 1 fan ng Chasedown.
Ako muna, medyo marami-rami
Madami.
to. Happy birthday, Gab Pereras. Birthday ni Gab sa Thursday. Number 1 fan natin yan.
Hoy.
Sa Chasedown. Marami pa.
Si Gab.
Julia Rafael Lapid.
Yan!
Ro-
Din yan.
Ross Chosik, Tiotico ng PBA at saka si Dave Coros ng PBA.
Dave Coros, happy birthday!
May isa pa. Ma'am Jane Jimenez Basas.
Uy, Ma'am
birthday,
Jane!
ma'am.
Happy birthday, Ma'am
Happy
Jane!
birthday.
Ma'am Jane.
Okay, kayo.
Dami yan ah.
Ako siyempre, yung misis ko, saka yung nanay ko, nanonood ngayon. At saka,
Akala ko birthday din eh.
si Willa, birthday din, di ba?
Yun,
Happy birthday
binati
kay
ko
Willa.
na. Siyempre, happy birthday sa anak ko, 9 years old. Galingan mo mag-training sa
Oo.
fencing. Last study na, nag-birthday last July 16. Tapos yung wife ko si Lizelle, last Sunday nga. Saka yung aso ko, si Mocha, happy birthday.
Uy, Mocha, happy birthday. May isa
Saka
pa pala.
Jerry, nabanggit mo na ba si Jerry, nabanggit mo na binati si Alex Fuentes.
Yun, Alex Fuentes.
Yun. At saka si Nick Demosis. Uy, ang ganda daw ni Risa.
Okay.
Wow. Isa pa ako.
Yan binati ko. Ang ganda mo daw, Risa.
Ang galing.
Pamangkin ko, birthday bukas, Cyril Apasible from New York City. Happy birthday.
Oy, happy birthday, Cyril.
Okay,
Si
thank
Cyril.
you.
Well, si Auntie Ruth, hindi mo babatiin?
Happy birthday!
Yan.
Si Direct Christian, nanonood din.
Yun!
Hi.
Encarnacion. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Si Derek Mel. Happy birthday din.
Direct, saan tayo?
Puro advance happy birthday na.
Ako, hindi. Sa mga Philippine Star, babatiin ko lang ulit.
Yan.
Nag-second round of rapid testing kami today. Tawa ng Diyos.
Wala.
Negative naman.
Lusot.
Congratulations.
Okay. Yung mga kababayan ko nga pala doon sa Morong Bataan, nanonood din sila. Yeah, lagi nanonood dyan, mga mahilig sa sports. Happy Chasedown Day.
Happy birthday.
Ba? Tingnan mo ako ka pala, pare.
Morong Bataan. Ngayon mo lang nalaman? Yan.
Okay. So again, sa lahat ng mga nagbe-birthday, happy birthday sa inyo. Isa na dyan, syempre, yung binabati natin is, of course, Boss MVP and si Ma'am Jane Basas. Happy birthday.
Happy
My
birthday,
mom
Ma'am Jane.
also celebrated her birthday a few days ago. So happy birthday sa mama ko. And lahat sa mga ka-chasers natin, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. We have so much more sports stories. And this one, ang tagal natin itong pinag-uusapan for a while. If he's gonna do it or if he's not. We had him on the show, but he didn't really give us like a concrete answer on whether he would. But now, meron tayong konkretong storya. Zaldi, on Eumir Marcial.
Yes, and finally nga, si Eumir Marcial ay lumagda na ng kontrata sa MP Promotion. At mismo si Eumir ang naglabas ng statement at sinabi na nga niya na siya mayroon ng 6 na taong kontrata na pinirmahan. Pero may kondisyon ito na papayagan siyang lalaban sa national team kung ito ay kakailanganin siya. Yan. Kaya nga anduro naman pala sa clause ng contract na pwede pa niyang i-represent ang Pilipinas sa Olympics. At alam mo naman, itong si Eumir Marcial, paborito ito na malaki ang pag-asa ng Pilipinas na siya makapagbigay ng kauna-unahang medalyang ginto na kinauuhawan ng Pilipinas pagdating dyan sa Olympics. Mula na sumali tayo sa Olympics noong 1924. At of course, kasama na ni Eumir Marcial sa stable of champions ng MP Promotions, yung mga kilalang boxer katulad ni Jerwin Angcahas, John Riel Casimero, at itong si Pedro Taduran. At siyempre, nagpasalamat din si Eumir dito sa ABAP na talagang inalagaan naman yung kanyang karir at tumulong upang maabot ang kanyang pangarap. Desidido rin si Marcial na makuha nga yung sinasabi nating gold medal itong paparating na Tokyo Olympics. At ngayon nga ay yung nga nabanggit ko kanina ay malaki ang tsansa na maibigay iyon na talagang kinauuhawan hindi lamang ng buong bansa. At kamakailan nga lamang ay nag-propose itong si Eumir Marcial sa kanyang long-time girlfriend na si Princess Galarpe. Ay, mukhang pamilyar ito. At alam niyo, itong si Princess ay dati ding membro ito ng national team sa boxing. Boksidora din ito katulad ni Eumir Marcial. So, kaya pala itong si Eumir Marcial ay pumirma na mga ka-chasers ng 6 na taong kontrata ay mag-aasawa na pala itong taong ito dahil nag-propose na nga. Ngayon, ang malaking issue dito ay magkano yung kontrata na pinirmahan niya na 6 na taon. Yan. So palagay ko si Parin Jerry at si Abak maaaring masagot ito dahil alam mo, malapit yung dalawang yan kay Senator Manny Pacquiao. Ano ba tayong mga nadidinig-dinig man lamang dyan kung magkano yung kontrata?
Abak saying his lips are sealed. I don't know, Jerry, would you like to comment?
Oo. Ala eh.
Yung bonus lang, narinig ko, signing bonus. $200,000.
Wow! Uy, kayamanan na yun.
We have questions coming in, Zaldi. Now that he is turning pro, malaki rin ba yung chance niya na maging world champion?
Oo naman. Dahil yung experience niya sa amateur ay malaking maitutulong sa kanya yan, siyempre. Iba yung nanggaling ka sa amateur. The likes of, katulad sila Muhammad Ali. Yan, dating amateur yan, light heavyweight. Gold medalist yan. At ang isa pa, si Floyd Mayweather. Olympian din yan. Kaya lamang silver medal lang siya. Sinasabi na controversial yung kanyang laban. At marami pang boxer na nanggaling sa Olympics na naging matagumpay pagdating sa professional. Yan. At, si Mike Tyson yata, pero second team yata si Mike Tyson, if I am not mistaken.
All right. Thank you, Zaldi, for the update on Eumir Marcial again, signing with Manny Pacquiao Promotions and turning pro already. Now, we also have some good news sa mundo naman ng tennis. The Ayala siblings, nagpakitang gilas, Jerry.
Yes. Si Alex and Miko Ayala naglaro sa harap ng world number 2 na si Rafael Nadal. Alam naman natin na yung magkapatid na yan mga scholars ng Rafael Nadal Academy sa Spain. And nabigyan sila ng pagkakataon nga na maglaro sa harap nitong si Nadal na isang Spanish and 19-time Grand Slam champion. Bihirang mangyari yan na pinapanood ka ng isang legendary sa larangan ng tennis. Siguro naman nakita natin lahat na nasa mga social medias and television coverages. Oo, di ba? Abak, ikaw, anong mo ba dyan? Noli. Alex and Miko Ayala.
Ako, ang take ko dyan, ito. Hindi, basta wag lang nila, they should exploit the opportunity na sila ay napapadala dyan sa academy na sinasabi nga nating akademiya ni Rafael Nadal, because not every player who dreams to become a world champion gets the chance. So pagka nandyan ang chance, make the most out of it.
True.
Saka na muna. Nakausap naman natin yan si Alex Ayala. Medyo naman siya. Sabi niya,
he's willing to sacrifice all the other things that kids of her age, teenager, ibang nasa isip, nagpa-party, kaibigan siya, she's willing to sacrifice for the sake of her future in the sport of tennis.
Bright future,
Ikaw,
no?
Waylon.
Bright.
Period.
Waylon.
Agree.
Wala.
Yun ang nasabi ko.
Waylon, from
Waylon, please expound.
from the Ayala siblings, no, I want to touch up also on Roger Pogoy being given an award by FIBA.
Yeah, oo. Recently, he was named dun sa listahan na nag-improve, di ba? Na actually, hindi naman siya talaga parangal, pero for Roger Pogoy to be included on that list, it tells a lot kung paano yung kumbaga yung improvement ni Pogoy as a player from the time na pumasok siya sa PBA. Prior to that, galing FEU, nag-Gilas Cadet, then nakapaglaro siya in several international tournaments. So yun, nakita ng FIBA yun. So he was one of the players, hindi lang syempre sa Asia, international to, na mapasama sa most improved listahan ng FIBA. And maganda to, Reese, and sa mga ka-chasers natin, kasi if you remember, si Jason Castro, teammate niya sa TNT, and also sa Gilas din dati. Alam naman natin si Jason, one of the mythical five sa Asia. So, kumbaga, yung level ni Roger Pogoy, parang Jason Castro siya. Ito, FIBA pa to, not just sa FIBA Asia. Kaya maganda to, not only for Roger, also sa Pilipinas, na magkaroon ng karangalan na mapabilang siya sa listahan ng FIBA na yan. Kaya, naku, congrats, RR Pogoy.
And you know, for players na nakakausap natin on basketball, syempre, to be awarded always and to be cited as most improved, it's one of their most favorite award. Kasi it's, you know, it's very hard in a way na maintain mo yung ganung klaseng kind of ethics, that kind of, you know, that kind of talent na pinapakita mo, and you are awarded as most improved. Isa yun sa mga paboritong awards ng mga players natin kapag nabibigyan sila niyan, whether sa PBA at lalong-lalo na on the magnitude of, you know, FIBA, di ba?
Yes.
Worldwide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Congratulations! Congratulations, bye. Yes, Jerry.
May rejoinder lang ako kay Roger Pogoy, no? Not to let him down. Pero alam natin na involved si Roger dun sa nangyaring brawl sa Gilas Pilipinas and Australia. And yet, here is now, right now, na cite ng FIBA as among the most improved players around the world. So, magandang yan para sa kanya.
Nice. Yeah, congratulations to Pogoy. And one last before we take a break, Ella Fajardo, yes, is going to play in NCAA Division 1 basketball.
Yes. Waylon.
Yes, oo, no. Ako na naman talaga. Pinapasa mo sa akin.
Diyan ka mahusay. Diyan ka mahusay.
Grabe ka.
Nakahalata ka din.
Ito nga, napagin mo nga, Rita, no? Si Ella Fajardo. Member to ng national team. Siguro sa women's basketball, hindi ganong kilala kung sino si Ella. Pero isa ito sa pambato ng ating Women's Gilas Pilipinas. He will be playing for the Furley Dickinson University, FDU. Isa itong NCAA Division 1 school na kumuha sa kanyang serbisyo. So, maganda ito for her. Yes, Abak. Wala sa isang Abak.
Sige na. Tutuloy na. Ang natalo dito, yung NU, dahil alam ko, nililigawan.
Si Fajardo, he played for the UAAP champion. Yun lang naman. National University. Of course, handle yan ng kaibigan natin, barkada natin, na si Pat Aquino. So, good luck to her. Yeah.
Sige, at sana naman nga, yung makukuhang experience nitong si Ella Fajardo, yung paglalaro niya dun sa US NCAA Division 1, alam mo, malaking ano yun pagka nasa Division 1 ka, ibig sabihin top caliber athlete ka. At sana naman, pagdating naman dito sa Pilipinas at kinakatawan na yung ating bansa, ay magamit naman nitong si Ella Fajardo yung mga mahalagang natutunan niya sa paglalaro diyan sa Division 1 sa United States. Di ba?
Jerry.
Question.
Mm.
Related kaya siya kay Junmar Fajardo?
Hoy!
Sagutin mo.
Pinsan yata daw.
Ha?
Pinsan ba? Pinsan ba?
Hindi ko ano. Kaya
You know,
nga
regardless, it's
tinatanong ko.
really nice that first these women in basketball, di ba? And itong mga women players natin is getting recognition from being able to play Division 1 and say a basketball. And then yung isa, si Jack kanina, ma'am, di ba? Is playing international also. And then Roger Pogoy, the Ayala siblings, lots of good news. So nice, nice, very nice. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, meron naman tayo mga pag-uusapan ng mga very controversial topics. I think Abak will lead us onto this story regarding the PSC payroll scam at marami pang iba, kaya huwag kayong aalis. Magbabalik po ang The
Chasedown!
We'll be back. Stay with us, please. Welcome back to the Chasedown. Ang dami na nating na-discuss from, of course, the PBA to our local athletes, creating waves on the international scene. Now we are going to discuss another story na we heard over the week. And this is regarding the Philippine Sports Commission. Merong parang sinasabing anomalya when it comes to the payroll, amounting to almost 14, is that right? 14 million pesos. Can you enlighten us on the facts on the story, guys?
Aba?
Well, tinagurian agad na payroll scam itong nangyari sa PSC, no, na discover last week when an employee who's connected with the personnel department, meaning may access siya sa lahat ng mga apparently ang modus operandi, I don't even think we should mention his name because the NBI is already looking into the
Right,
matter.
investigating.
Ang modus operandi niya is naglalagay siya ng mga additional names sa payroll. Mga pangalan ng mga dating atleta o coaches na wala na dapat sa payroll ng PSC. Ang problema yung payroll na ihuhulog niya ngayon doon sa pangalan na yun, hinuhulog niya sa bank account niya. So, kung kung medyo mas pulido lang, hindi na siya mahuhuli. Pero nagka-problema when he tried to withdraw a one-time transaction of 2 million pesos dyan sa land bank sa likod ng Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. Alam mo naman, sa mga ganyan sitwasyon, ang bangko, may mga standard operating procedures sa mga bangko. Ganun kalalaking withdrawal, I think it's only 500,000 or more, matik na yan. May red flag yan. So either deposit or withdrawal, when it comes to millions, may red flag yan. Tumawag ang land bank sa PSC, doon nalaman na nabisto na kung bakit
nabanggit mo
may malaki siyang halagang withdraw.
Bukod doon sa red flag na sinasabi mo, kasi nga 2 million, kasi what I understand, yung land bank is doon talaga yung bangko ng PSC right now. So any transaction na meron ng Philippine Sports Commission, yung land bank ang partner nila talaga sa ngayon. Kasi before yan, I think, yung isang katabing bangko, yung PNB. Pero ngayon, land bank na talaga sila.
Tama.
Yeah. Nasa isang ang land bank kasi nandun sa Rizal Memorial.
Yes.
Ang I think ang
Jerry.
Sige.
Sige tuloy, Jerry.
Sige, okay. Go.
Sige na, okay na.
Sige.
Nagkaya pa.
Okay na ako. Sige.
Ako na.
Sige.
Ang interrogation kasi dyan, hindi natin malaman ngayon kung meron pang mga kasabwat itong suspect na to dito sa ginagawa niyang. Kasi medyo, ang logic naman yan is parang mahirap gawin ng nag-iisang tao. Sa lalim ng, mukhang meron siyang dapat connection sa iba pang mga department, especially sa NSA Affairs. Dahil nakakakuha siya ng detalye kung sino na ang mga coaches, the list of names ng coaches, the list of athletes and coaches na nawawala na, athletes na naidadagdag sa payroll. Logic would dictate na baka meron siyang kasabwat doon sa mga ibang departamento.
So, Abak,
yan ang tinitingnan kayo ng PSC.
Abak, just to clarify, ang nag-spark ng kumbaga ng controversy and then nagkaroon ng investigation na ngayon is that withdrawal that he or she was trying to make amounting to 2 million pesos. But over the past months ba, ito yung sinasabi nating 14 million na yung most likely na accumulate na pera.
Yes, attorney. Wala pa naman actual figure na nasabi kung magkano na ang nawala o kung magkano na ang na-withdraw, wala po attorney na may mention pa. Siguro based on estimates, na yun, kung nahuli nila na mayroon 2 million na palang laman, baka naman ito yung sinasabi lang through the years, naiipon ang naipon dahil kung ganun po ang
ito kayang gumawa ng anomalya na ito, Abak. Matanong ko lang, ito ba ay regular employee ng PSC?
Panyero, ang pagkakaalam ko dito, contractual. Pero alam mo naman ang mga government agencies, kahit contractual ka, tumatagal ka naman ng taon na taon. Renew lang na renew ng contract, pero ilang taon ka na sa isang ahensya, pero contractual ka pa rin. Diba? And may I add, this is not the first time na nangyari ito sa PSC. Because way back in 2009, meron ding issue. Nagkaroon ng isang... nagkaroon din ng issue sa isang sport, kung saan yung isa namang opisyales ay wini-withdraw patuloy ang allowance ng isang Chinese coach na nagkakahalaga sa $1,000 a month plus yung amenities niya allowance amounting to 27,000 pesos a month. Malaki-laki din. Wini-withdraw pala niya kahit na yung nawala na sa serbisyo sa national team. It's not the first time. Alam mo naman sa malaking ahensya.
Nagbabiolate pala itong PSC sa doon sa batas ng gobyerno na bawal na ang contractualization
Hindi natin. That's another story, Ang titingnan na natin dito is...
Just a question. Since you brought up na meron nang nangyaring ganyan prior, ano nangyari dun sa kaso na yon?
Well, nagkaroon ng investigation, internal. Ang naipaliwanag naman nung sports official is that nakapag-abono pala daw sila doon sa mga expenses ng Chinese coach na sinasabi, and sinawag nila itong miscommunication between their part and the PSC na hindi nila na-inform na kinukuha nila yung perang na iabono nila for I think 6 or 7 months.
I see. Okay. Well, this is definitely a developing story. Alam mo yun, and like what Abak said, it's under investigation already. Even the National Bureau of Investigation is already on it. So, abangan natin in the next coming weeks kung ano pa yung mga magiging development sa storya na yan. But hopefully, di ba, sana ma-resolve nila because that's a lot of money that sana is being given to the right, to the right people, like our athletes for their, for their training. Sana, di ba?
Yes, and it's our money. It's government's money. It's people's money.
That's true. That's taxpayers' money. Okay, thank you, Abak, for that story. Let's move on to the writer's block this time. I'm so excited because we have so many topics also for writer's block. And first and foremost is, still back to back, Abak Cordero. What's your story this week from the Star, from the Philippine Star?
Sandali. Hahanapin ko.
Back na, ikaw na kaagad. Siyempre.
Ang writer's block ko ngayon is yung... nakausap natin si Commissioner Marcial. Ang hinahanap nila ngayong pinag-aaralan nila is how to bring back the excitement sa venues if and when payagan na ulit maglaro dahil nga walang fans, hindi ba? So empty stadium, pinag-iisipan nila kung paano mabubuhay ang kapaligiran, di ba? Para meron naman pattern, mga ginagamit ngayon sa EuroLeague, sa Europe, sa soccer stadium. Ang tinatawag nila ngayon dito is crowd effect, hindi sound effect. It's being called the crowd effect. Kung paano meron mga fake cheers from the crowd in loudspeakers, madidinig ng players. But again, last ang the PBA, sabi ni Commissioner Marcial, they're considering medyo lagay sila
ng malalaking LED screens sa court side, sa ring side, ano? Which habang may naglalaro, pinapakita doon sa LED screens fans who are cheering, fans who are rooting for teams with the sound effect. So, medyo magastos lang nga, sabi ni Commissioner ito nila Mr. Shea Olaso.
You know, in the NBA, what I heard, although we have to yet to see by next week, parang gagamitin yata nila yung, let's say, when you're playing NBA 2K, may mga sound effects yun eh. I think that's what the NBA will be using. So I don't know if the PBA will maybe collect sound bites from previous games. 'Di ba? Kasi meron naman tayong ano niyan, we have a rich collection of data kumbaga, or magagather, pero it's a lot of work. I can only imagine just to be able to make them feel like as if may nag-cheer doon.
Tama.
Sila Jerry, baka may mga idea kayo dyan, Jerry.
Hindi, tama yun. Yun din naman sinabi ni Com dati. And even L.A. Tenorio, sinabi niya na balak niya ng Hinebra mag-play ng tape. Once they score,
Correct.
may mga magsisigawan ng Hinebra, Hinebra. According kay L.A. Tenorio yun. Hindi ko lang alam kung papayagan ng liga.
Yeah, tama. Oo nga, tama yan, Jerry.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Abak. Jerry, you have news on Jerwin Ancahas.
Yes, Riz. Si Jerwin Ancahas umalis na doon sa survival camp na usualing training camp niya every fight. And nagpunta siya ngayon doon sa camp ng mga Navy dito sa may Cavite rin, and joined yung training ng Navy SEALs. Yung Navy SEALs, alam natin, isa sa mga elite forces, elite units ng military. Sumali siya doon sa training nila, pero hindi naman yung tinatawag na Hell Week, no? May Hell Week na training yung Navy na yan dahil sabi nga ni Jerwin, masyado nang mahirap yun para sa kanya. Ang sinabi, he only joined yung training ng Navy for 2 days. And sabi niya yung 2 days na yan, sobrang hirap talaga. Halos napaiyak daw siya. Mga drills lang yon. Pero ang sinasabi niya, ang pinakamahirap doon yung they have to lift a rubber boat na pag tiningnan mo, akala mo pagkagaan-gaan. Pero pag binuhat na nila, kahit ang dami nila, sobrang bigat ng rubber boat. Kaya sabi niya, ibang klase yung pagte-train na ginagawa ng mga Navy SEALs. Dahil siya nga mismo, na world champion na boxer, nasa kondisyon, nahirapan pa rin siya. But at the end of the day, nung nalusutan niya na lahat ng paghihirap, binigyan naman siya ng certificate and was accepted as honorary member ng Special Operations Group ng Navy.
Wow! Daming achievement si Jerwin.
May gift certificate.
Pero ibang klaseng pride yun, no? Kapag masabi mong naipasa mo yun, yung training na mga ganyan. That's a wonderful feat. Congratulations kay Jerwin Ancahas. Alright, Waylon.
Yes, Riz, no. Ito naman, contribution ko sa writer's block natin, which came out sa Manila Bulletin last Wednesday, July 15. Ito, unahin ko, fencing. Dalawa kasi sa akin eh. Una, fencing, magkakaroon ngayong araw ang start ng online competition. According to National Team Coach Amat Canlas, in-invite sila ng Pan American Fencing Confederation na mag-host ng AF Virtual Fencing International EPA Cup. So lahat ng EPAs natin, lahat ng fencers natin na gustong sumali, first time nilang gagawin ito. Online, sabi ni Coach Amat, hindi nila alam kung paanong gagawin, kung pagandahan ng forma ba, itong online fencing nito. Kasi alam nyo, ang fencing naman, physical yan combat sports actually ito So kung wala kang kalaban, paano ka makikipag-compete? So sa tingin niya, pagandahan ng forma kasi ang fencing kasi may different forms. May on guard, may lunges, may defensive form din, and offensive attack. So, baka ganito, wala pa silang idea. Ngayon mag-start yung competition until the 25th. So, abangan natin. May mga ilang tayong Pilipino na sasali dito, including siguro yung mga members ng national team. Second contribution ko is yung water polo. Water polo won the silver medal in the SEA Games last year na hinost natin. Ang problema, itong next host ng SEA Games, yung Vietnam, wala dun sa 40 sports disciplines na lilista nila para sa pag-host nila next year. So wala ang water polo. Pero sabi ni Coach Dale Evangelista, mag-aapila ang water polo community sa Southeast Asia. Kasi alam nyo, ang Southeast Asia water polo ay talagang malakas. Andiyan ang many-time champion Singapore, yung nag-gold last year ang Indonesia, at syempre tayo na finally after 10 years na nagkaroon tayo ng silver medal. Yung Singapore, bagsak yan sa bronze medal last year eh. Pero together with Thailand and Malaysia, lahat yung 5 na yan nagko-compete sa Asia and even sa world water polo. Ang problema kasi sa Vietnam, either wala or mahina yung water polo team nila. So sabi ni Dale Evangelista, may balita sila na magbubuo ang Vietnam ng water polo team para makapag-host. So hopefully, madagdagang, di pa naman final yung 40 na yan eh. Meron yan na proseso yan, mag-a-apply yung mga bansa para ma-include yung mga ibang sports pa na inaasahan din natin, Pilipinas, mag-uuwi ng medalya.
Guys, enlighten me. Last year when we hosted the SEA Games, ilan ang total number of events natin?
Jerry?
Mahigit 50.
56.
56 event, and it's one of the biggest number, diba, in SEA Games history. And now because of the pandemic, which is of course na nararamdaman din ng Vietnam, and them looking forward to hosting next year, they've minimized that number to, I think, like around 30 na lang, diba,
40.
as of the moment.
40
as of the moment. Malaking malaking bagay yun kasi hindi naman siya nagpapatagisan. But of course, every year, the host country would want to improve and do something more than the previous ones. Pero with Vietnam situation, napakahirap yun gawin for them.
I think, Riz, sagot lang ako, no? I think yung sa with regards to pandemic, yung Vietnam, mababa ang cases ngayon eh.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the list na meron sila for the Southeast Asian Games in 2021, I think they considered kung saan yung sila malakas. Kasi ganun yung Southeast Asian Games eh. Kung saan malakas, yun ang ilalagay mo. So, kung tayo, may mga sports tayo na medyo napadami yung gold medals natin eh. Like obstacle. Wala yung sa 40 na linista ng Vietnam. So, may mga bansa na will try para ma-include naman yung mga ganitong sports na nawala for the 2021 SEA Games. Siguro, asahan natin, Reese, madadagdagan pa yung 40 na yan. Baka hindi mabawasan, pero possible na madagdagan pa.
Sana nga. Like sports na malakas ang Pilipinas, let's say esports, pwedeng sana masama yan. Or let's say dance sport, like what, like the previous year. Ang ganda nun. Yeah.
Ang problema nga, Risa, ang inalis na nga yata kagad ng Vietnam yung mga sports na kung saan ay malalakas ang Pilipinas, na kung saan ay naka-double figure tayo ng mga gold medals, yun na kagad ang inalis ng Vietnam. Parang ang alam ko, tinira na lang ng Vietnam 36, hindi yata 40. I'm sorry, Waylon, pero parang nabasa ko, parang 36 na lang yung itinira ng Vietnam na paglalaruan pagdating sa Vietnam Southeast Asian Games. Pero of course, syempre, maglalabi pa rin ang Pilipinas pagdating sa bagay na yan. Pero I don't think na yung ilalabi na alam nilang malakas ang Pilipinas, katulad nga nabanggit mo, Waylon, dahil karapatan ng mga bansang nag-host yan, na pumili sila ng sport na kung saan sila malakas para makuha nila yung overall championship.
Abak, you want to say
Tuloy na lang nila yung water polo, wag na lang sila tumali.
Actually, Abak, pwede yun eh. In 2009, when Laos hosted the SEA Games, wala ang water polo. But the 5 countries I mentioned, dinabi nila yung water polo, na-include yung water polo even without the host nation Laos doon sa competition. So merong water polo. Kaya ang water polo never pang natatanggal sa SEA Games since it was played back in 1965. So tuloy-tuloy yan. Hindi na hinto ang water polo. History yan, pare.
Tsaka malapit ka dyan. Malapit ka dyan sa sport na yan, pare. Nakita ko minsan, may gato kang naka-water polo attire ka.
Lima tayo nun, pare. Lima tayo nun.
Jerry.
Ako is palaisipan lang ha. Yung katulad ng sinabi ni Saldi na inalis yung malakas ang Pilipinas, hindi pabor ang Vietnam doon. Palaisipan lang sa akin kasi yung Arnis, tinanggal nila. Okay, nanalo tayo dyan ng maraming gold. But considering na malakas din ang Vietnam sa Arnis, and Arnis is a subjective sport. Diba? So, palaisipan sa akin yun, bakit nila tinanggal. Diba?
At saka, alam mo, Jerry, ayaw ko lang, unconfirm lang itong balita ko, yung kasing coach daw yata ng Vietnam, pagdating doon sa Arnis, mga Pilipino rin.
Pilipino,
Pilipino din daw yata. Kaya parang ganon, siguro hindi nagtitiwala yung Vietnam doon sa mga coach na Pilipino. Dahil siyempre, kababayan nga naman yun. Parang yun lang. Pero although itong sinasabi ko, this is unconfirmed. Pero parang may nakapagbanggit sa akin noon na yung mga coaches sa Arnis na nasa Vietnam, Pilipino rin ang kinukuha nila. Dahil yung Arnis kasi talagang dito nagsimula sa Pilipinas yan eh. Dito nag-originate yan.
Alright, we'll see. Kasi ano pa naman yan, matagal-tagal pa yan. That is of course next year. Hopefully, madagdagan pa ang mga sports, di ba? Kasi that's gonna be good for us sports fans. Alright, so before we would go, again, we just want to remind everyone na syempre nga ang Chasedown kasama na ang napakaraming shows na meron tayo dito sa One Sports, One PH, pwede nang mapanood through Signal Play app. You can watch it, stream Chasedown anytime, anywhere. Just all you need to do is download, again, Signal Play app. Pwede to sa Android, pwede rin sa iOS. And then after which, just go and sign up. And then, i-fill in nyo yung mga details ninyo. Pagkatapos, padadalan kayo via your email, the activation link, and then pwede nyo na magamit ito. Again, this is absolutely for free, so we hope that you guys can take advantage of this amazing opportunity. And also, we're calling out for our mga ka-chasers and sports fans. Kung sakaling meron po kayo ng lumang satellite dish or yung Digibox, di ba, na hindi nyo na nagagamit, well, we want to invite you to level up your viewing experience with a special box-only discount from Signal and Satellite. So new subscribers can now buy the Signal Prepaid HD box for only 800 pesos, or pwede rin yung makuha ang satellite box for only 500 pesos. So you can load your first month and get your next month's load for free. All you need to do is to bring your old non-signal or non-satellite Digibox sa pinakamalapit na signal dealer to enjoy these awesome deals. And again, makakapanood na kayo ng maraming shows. Not only sports shows, movies, you can watch series at marami pang iba. Right? So that's going to be super exciting. Thank you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. May mga last minute bati pa, very quick before we say goodbye.
Ako, bate, Erica Baclao, asawa ni Noy Baclao. Happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Mars! Happy birthday, Mare! Yeah.
Happy birthday!
All right. So,
wala. Basta ingat
happy
lang lahat.
birthday.
Ingat lang. Ingat.
Yep.
Ako nakabati na ako kanina eh.
Mga ka-chasers, Waylon Galvez, Zaldi Perez.
Ingat lahat. Stay safe.
Katulad din. Ingat lahat.
Aba Cordero. Ako po si Riza Diaz. We'd like to thank you all for joining us this week, and magkita-kita po tayo ulit next week. This has been the Chasedown. Thank you, everybody. Kami po ang boses
Right,
ng
thank you, thank you.
Pinagkaisang Pilipinas, 1PH. We'll see you guys again next week. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Happy weekend!
Happy weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Riza. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye, Wiz.